Hi everyone, this is Meir, and this is my new message of the week. I want you to remember what I'm saying again and again. Your eyes can improve. This is the opposite message that you're getting from the medical profession. They say, we can cut your cornea so your eyes will see better, regardless of what consequences the cornea can have. And we just have seen in a previous message of the week, somebody who had corneal problems that developed right after that surgery, the radiokeratotomy, which became LASIK later on with laser. They tell you that with contacts you can see better, and they are right. You put them on, you see better. With glasses you can see better, but they don't believe you can actually see better with your eyes. And you can. I think I'm a very good testimony to myself. And my own improvement is a good reason for all of you to know that your eyes can improve. But I'm not the only one. Almost everyone that comes to my 6-day seminars knows that their eyes can improve, because they do. And the pleasure of natural vision improvement is amazing. So don't let anyone restrict you and lead you to believe that things have to stay the way they are, that you cannot get your eyes better simply because someone else made the thought and the decision that they can't get better. Try for yourself the different exercises that I recommend and see that they can improve. And that's why we have the 6-day seminar. The reason is, it doesn't take a day and it doesn't take 2 days to improve your vision. You need to break patterns, which are very unhelpful. For example, those with which you don't look at details, because you learn to picture whole paragraphs on a page, or because the world moves so quick you stop being vigilant and you stop looking at many small details. That's exactly how the macula, the most precious part of the visual system, start to degenerate. You have to learn how to improve your periphery, how to work and to balance the use of both eyes together. All those things take time. And in a very balanced way, relatively short class where you learn in the first day the principles of natural vision improvement, and you learn to exercise your eyes. And in the second day, you learn how to improve from nearsightedness and farsightedness. And in the third day, you learn to get the eyes to work together. And the fourth day, you learn how to prevent pathologies like cataract and glaucoma and macular degeneration from happening with you. And then you also can help yourself if you suffer from those pathologies. And the fifth day that has review of everything we learned the first 4 days, and a nice dinner, a nice walk in the park. And the sixth day, we measure our vision again, as we measured it in the first day. Last time, out of 20 people, 18 improved significantly. What can I tell you more than that? Well, I can tell you something more than that. I thought that one good research of my work would prove the world that this work really works beautifully. And so we tried so many institutions worldwide to research our work. And in fact, we have a pilot research done by volunteers that have proven beyond any reasonable doubt that eyes can improve. And then I met with a top ophthalmologist in Portugal, simply because he is the ophthalmologist of one of my wonderful clients, who told me that less than 50 research projects on any part of vision does not pass the scrutiny of the medical profession. 50. When each one of them can cost easily between $2 and $3 million. So now you know What's the problem? Finance and will. Me not having finance and the medical profession having no will to prove themselves wrong, and they're wrong for 200 years already. For that reason, we have to create a quiet revolution. By tending my class, you can help me revolutionize the thoughts that people have. You can help me bring something new. You know, people did not think the wheel could do any good when the wheel was invented. They didn't think that buttons shirts these days has any use. And these days, they don't think that vision can improve. After this message, you can see my own work on a regular basis on my own eyes. And to just tell everyone, I improved from 1% to 70%. So believe me, your eyes can get better. And you don't need only to depend on external intervention. But if you need the external intervention, eye exercises will help you to recover all the way. Many blessings to all of you, Meir. This is such a good moment. I always find it a celebration when I work on my eyes. These glasses helped me a lot, the red and green glasses, because I did not have the privilege of seeing in a young age. So my eyes, when I started to see, as I did eye exercises, did not work together. These glasses are red and green, and so they divide between what I can see. I have red light, red line. The red line can only be seen by the green lens, and the red light can only be seen by the red lens. Most people don't understand why, but basically the green lens does not permit long waves to come in. And with my finger, I can feel, I can see the finger with my red lens, so I can see whether the light is on the circle or not. In the past, I would think the light is here on the circle when it was here or here, without me knowing it. So my eyes did not work together. But now I learned how to work them together. So take a look. It's impossible to see the light through the green lens, but very easy to see the light with the red lens. I'll put it in a more obvious way. There's the green and there's the red. So it's easy to see the light from the red and not from the green. Well, these glasses are so helpful for me when I look right now at this chart, and has some letters that can only be seen by one lens and one by the other, and so I then know whether the eyes work together or not. And for them to work together, I need a lot of activity. This is exactly what most people gain at the 4th to 6th month of their life, something I needed to work on in my early 20s. So now I will go outside and we'll work a little bit with the flower bed that I love so much to look at. I cannot start the day without much sunning. Today is such a beautiful day. I even did something that most people don't think should be done. I bathed in the cold San Francisco Ocean. It was wonderful. I will work on one of my paralyzed patients in a warm pool because she needs the warm pool to move. But for myself, I enjoyed so much the waves and the ocean. The sun feels so good. When I face the sun, my pupils constrict. When I move away, they expand. Such a wonderful feeling is something one cannot even describe. All the way, chin to shoulder. That's my practice. And that's the practice I try to teach people in different parts of the world, in different parts of the country to do. Flowers are simple, but it's simply so nice to smell them and to look at them, and to look at each one of them with both eyes. Then I look at my shifter, which has different points. I look from point to point at the shifter, from area to area the shifter. Then I look at the little gravel here and look from point to point at the stones. Now, I will put my obstructive lens where I deny my right eye the ability to see as well as my left eye is my weaker eye, and give it chance to practice. I'm doing it at the age of 63. If you look at all the textbooks that tell you that after the age of 8, there is no point to train the brain for anything. Boy, it is so untrue. The brain can train at any time. So I'm looking from dot to dot to dot to dot to dot. And then I'm going to do the same thing here. I'm going to look from dot to dot to dot to dot to dot. And I'll take my glasses off and I'll see the flowers way better. So again, I'm putting it here to just train myself to look at the different dots. I'm asking for many people to count the dots and the spaces between them, to wake up the macula, which is the most precious part of our visual system. It's just a training chart. But now the flowers are the real life, are the real training in life, to look from petal to petal, from vein to vein, the distinction of the different colorations of the colors. And then quickly afterwards to take the glasses off and have the joy of seeing the two eyes working together. The weak one that tends to be suppressed by the strong one. Now, I'll do something else. I'll take this red and green glasses, the one I've shown before. I'll put them over my eyes. And with the green, there is one color constancy, and with the red, there's another color constancy. The color constancies make a big difference. I see if I see them more through the red lens, or more through the green lens, or balance with both. And when I balance with both, the sense of clarity is just amazing. I can see the eyes in many different hues and shapes. And boy, the flowers now are so clear. I'll finish with a little bit of sunning before I move on and dictate my message of the week. Disadvantage of not seeing well. But there's a lot of advantage actually of learning to use the body separate than the eyes. Let me give you a little example. I have some people who can do somersaults, something I normally don't do. I can do it, but prefer not to. I can easily bounce, turn around, enjoy myself, bounce down and up and all that. But there's something I can do that even people who do somersault cannot do. I can close my eyes, and while bouncing, I can move my head from side to side. That's because I've learned to use my body without actually seeing for many years in my life. And most people, they wouldn't just bounce a foot ahead and a foot behind. They would fall. They would feel so unsteady. And I feel very steady, very easy for me to do that. That is a real good gift that I got from the life of feeling things, feeling braille, feeling the phone, feeling anything that I need to feel in order to see my way, so to speak. But now, I can close my eyes and bounce. I always use muscles that I normally don't need to use in normal life. And this is, I'm using muscles which are the exact opponents of the muscles we always use. That's why often I walk upstairs backwards. That means I'm using the hamstrings more than the quadriceps, the back of the legs rather than the front.